baking shows, and it was autumn week, and they were doing amazing, beautiful pies, and it made me so excited for the autumn spices and the pies and getting towards Thanksgiving. But making your own pie can take hours, and it can be really difficult, and then it might not even turn out great when you actually get the end product. Prepology said, we've got you. Let's give you 20 minutes to an amazing pie. You have to just layer in whatever pie crust you would like to, spoon in some filling, put on another top, close this, and in 20 minutes, you have a beautiful pie. You will receive the pie maker. This has been super popular. It is customer top rated. You will also receive this wonderful spatula to help you get out that pie. And you're even going to receive 18 recipes. So if you don't know where to start, this is where you start. You get those beautiful pies home and bring them to your family, and they are super impressed. This is your eggshell option. In the center, cracked pepper, very dark gray. This is your tomato option. And then we do have on QVC.com the ocean blue available, but it is the most limited. Under $30. Think about how many pies you can make, whether they be autumn pies, winter pies, spring pies. They are a beautiful way to just celebrate the season. Here's what it looks like on the inside. You're getting that wonderful crimped edge, and you also can use this to cut out your pie shape. So you're going to have the perfect shape every single time. You're going to get beautiful 9-inch pies, all non-stick. Let's welcome in the wonderful Susie Hassan on a free shipping and handling day. We're getting into the pie season spirit. And Susie, we all want to make a beautiful pie, but it can be hard to do. This makes it easy.
If you even just think about it, sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, what a daunting task. I'm not going to do it. But if you want to think about buying the pies in the store, which I get it, it's quick and easy, but how long have they been there? Do they even look that great? Sometimes they look a little, I don't know, not so fresh. They probably aren't, right? They aren't. So here, you're going to make your own fresh pie. You mentioned earlier, where do you start? I'll tell you where you start. You grab yourself the ready-made pies, you roll it right out, you fill it with a can of filling, and then you're done. Okay, that's as easy as that. This is a pie that I made, okay? I'm not some pastry chef, but I'm telling you, this pie is great. It looks great. It's
beautiful.
Fresh. And let me tell you, 20 minutes, that's all it's gonna take. Even heating on the inside, you don't have to set a temperature. You don't have to set anything. You just close it with the locking latch on the front.
I love there's a locking latch.
Yes, and there's also an on-off switch, so don't preheat it. You're gonna go ahead, plug it in, put in your pie crust, fill it in, put your top on if it has a top, and then turn it on. And what I'm going to say to you is this: if it's like a pumpkin pie, something with no crust on the top, 15 minutes. If you're doing a lattice, I would say 20 minutes, 22. If you're doing a full top, like I did with my cherry pie, but pardon me, Rachel, this is so me. I ate a slice. I forgot I was coming on with it again later on this evening. I was on with it earlier today. So there's my little slice. I had to take a slice out of it because it was fresh. It was hot and fresh.
Yes.
And so,
why not?
So anyway, yes, why not? And can anyone resist a hot, fresh pie when it's baking? You're smelling it and it's so delicious. And you know what else it's going to save you from? Taking up an entire oven just to bake the pie. So now you can do it on your countertop. And let me slide this out because it is nonstick also.
Right. That's what's great. All the way around is completely nonstick. So you're going to get this wonderful little spatula to help you get that pie out, or to help you serve if you want to. Use it for both options. But it's completely nonstick, easy to wipe clean, and you're ready for your next pie. So that came out, look at that, Susie. It came out in just moments.
And remember, I took a big slice out of it. So I'm holding it with a slice missing, okay? But it stays beautifully intact. It's browned on both the bottom as well as the top. It's gorgeous and beautiful, easy to clean, a little soapy water, wipe it down. And 20 minutes, I can't stress enough, 20 minutes.
It's amazing. You get just whatever your pie crust is, you put it down, put in the filling. If you want a top, you put it on. If not, you don't need to. Susie, I don't know who created the phrase easy as pie, because pie usually is super difficult. It should be difficult as pie, but this truly should be called the Easy as Pie Prepology Express Pie Baker, because this is easy as pie.
It is. And you know what else it saves you from? A couple things at the store. Some of us buy those throwaway tin foil, things to make your pie, little pie pans.
Right.
You don't have to do that either. You can use, I mean, I made my pie in here, but then I popped it in my dish. It looks like I baked it in my dish. Typically, if I bake it in a dish like this, at a certain point, I have to actually use a silicone ring around the crust, or else the crust is going to get too darkened and has to, match the middle of my pie. People know it can be a little bit of a hassle. You have to put tinfoil around it sometimes as well. But now you don't have to do that. It comes out beautifully. I would say check it, 15 minutes in. You can always add more time, but most pies will only take about 20 minutes. You can do chicken pot pie. You can do cornbread, even just besides pie. You can do cornbread. You can do a little bit of cake in here if you want. Just make sure not to overfill it.
Okay.
I would say 2/3 of the way. And if you're not sure with the crust, you're going to get a crust cutter that helps you cut the larger bottom part.
Yep.
As you flip it over, and then it does the top. But even if this gets lost, which sometimes my 4-year-old uses these things as a disc, you can put your dough in and crimp it in the machine as well, and it's still just as fabulous to use it that way.
That's great. That's amazing. It could not be more simple. Give us a call to place your order. Here are your color choices, the beautiful tomato option. Here's your cracked pepper, your eggshell. Impress yourself and also impress your guests with a very quick and easy option to make those pies. $29.98. Now, still available if you have a